YouTube, what the crap is going on? Heir of Carthage here, and let me just start by saying that holy crap, this is my 20th celebration video. But hang on, YouTube, it gets better. You waited all this time, and you might be saying, Heir, this is finally your 20th celebration video. It's not an hour long, that's not good enough. This is my 20th celebration video, part 1 of 6. That's right, 6. I got so many replays that rather than making one big video with a bunch of replays from you, I'm going to make 6 videos because, hey, I've gotten 6,000 subscribers since then because you all are amazing and you support me like that. So I'll add some videos because you've waited so long and because the number of subscribers has increased. So what I'm going to do is make one video per Total War title. And then, as you can see, the first video is going to be Rome Total War, and then I will move to Medieval 2, Empire, Napoleon, and Shogun. So that is how the progression will take place. I am still pretty short on Medieval 2 submissions, so if you wish to submit your replay to possibly show up in one of my 20th celebration videos, it is not too late. If you have a Medieval 2 Total War replay, please submit it to heirtotalwar, all one word, at gmail.com. Please submit your replay file and not an actual video file. This one was submitted by this player here, the Britannian player. This is Pete the Innumerable. He has submitted this replay. This is a 2v2 on the British grasslands, and it is a Britannia and Julii versus Scipii and Seleucid. So in any case, you can see the Julii, which again is allied with the Britannian, and the Seleucid player started way up on this hill, and he's having to try and run down here to make it into the action. You can see that the Scipii player has got himself into a rather terrible position. He's caught in between two armies. Here comes a Praetorian cav charge to disrupt some of the Scipii troops, while on the other hand they're going to be charged, or they're going to be nailed by head hurlers. Head hurlers are an extremely deadly unit. You can see, though, that these urban cohorts, not to be trifled with, they didn't take many losses, and the Julii player actually lost a unit of Praetorian cav. It'll probably come back from routing. And you can see some cataphracts charging down the hills. Here come the heads. The Scipii player has made a smart move here, put a unit on loose formation to soak up the heads. The Britannian player probably should have tried to ignore them and go straight for some of the others, but that's okay. Damage is done. He's going to charge with his Chosen Swordsman. Chosen Swordsmen have a pretty devastating charge and can cause quite a bit of shock. These Urbans, though, have 7 upgrades, so it looks like gold with an experience chevron, and you can see them quickly cutting down the Britannian player. Over on his front, here comes some Barbarian Warlord chariots. Looks like there is a Scipii unit way out there. These Warlord chariots are going to try and come in from the flank, see if they can get some wavering going on these urban cohorts. See all kinds of madness taking place here. You got Praetorian cav coming in. Yeah, I mean, it's a big mess. Head hurlers. Here's more Praetorian cav charging these guys from the rear. There are some Scipii troops starting to rout, though. And these are expensive urban cohort units, and so when those guys rout, I'm imagining it's going to start to damage the morale of the troops as a whole. The Britannian player is using Chosen Swordsmen and Woad Warriors, both of which are high attack units. The Woad Warriors also have the fast moving trait, so very good for outflanking maneuvers, and a very good unit overall. If used properly, the Woad Warrior is a good unit. You can see some pretty good cooperation going on there between the two players. Over here, there's a massive cataphract charge going into the Julii. This is most definitely premature. It's going to cause some damage because those cataphracts look to be pretty well upgraded, but into the face of all that heavy infantry, without the support of their army, they're going to be overwhelmed by the number of enemies, and they do indeed break, and the Seleucid player loses a powerful piece of his army. Looks like I see routes going on over here. There's some Praetorian cav coming in from behind into the Britannian player. He's going to reinforce with more Woad Warriors. Looks like the sheer weight of numbers here working to the favor of the Britannians. Yep, and the Scipii do rout. They've probably got the frightened by chariots effect as well. So there you can see the Britannian actually just really ate up those units, and now the Seleucid player stands alone against the 2 of these players. So yep, here comes the Seleucid march there. They do have a height advantage going on here. So that's going to probably help the Seleucid player, but obviously they're going to be outnumbered from every direction here. All these barbarian troops on your flank is definitely going to be a bad thing. Let's see. These are just legionary, or there's an urban cohort, a legionary first cohort, more urban cohorts. All of them have good upgrades. They're going to easily manhandle these Silver Shield Pikes. Silver Shield Pikes are inferior to lots of units of infantry in the game. Not to all, but to many. And urban cohorts would have no problem tackling these guys from the front. But you can see there's already a hammer and anvil strike taking place there. It causes this unit to be shaken, wavering, and here comes the heads from the head hurlers, and it routs. That's probably going to induce panic in these other units. There's already a frightened by chariots effect going on here. Let's see, this unit's probably about to waver. Kind of surprised it's not already. Lots of fighting going on here. Got some Silver Shield Legionnaires trying to protect the back lines. Yeah, we got a waverer going on here. So these Seleucid troops are about to break. There they go, they're broken. I imagine these guys are probably going to be the ones next. Getting attacked from behind, all kinds of bad position here. So yeah, these Seleucids are just going to get eaten alive. They're actually holding out better than I thought they would. But they're definitely going to get destroyed here in this situation. You can see more Seleucid troops routing. There's British chariots into the rear of these troops. That's going to really start causing a waver. Yeah, you can see another unit routing, heads flying in, flaming arrows overhead. This is definitely an ugly fight here. So the Seleucid and the Scipii player really demonstrated what not to do in a 2v2, which is to get split up in a 2v2 battle. Definitely a bad idea. So always stick with your teammate and work together in a 2v2 battle. You're always better off with each other's help than you are alone, unless you have some sort of strategy for luring an opponent into a bad position. But you can definitely see here that the teamwork and the bad positioning, or the teamwork of the Julii and the Britannians against the bad positioning of the Seleucids. The Seleucids started way up here on the hill thinking, yes, I'll have this awesome hill advantage, but the Scipii player started way too close to the action, got double teamed, and that was pretty much the end of it. So always stick with your teammate in a team battle. I have to say thank you to Pete the Innumerable for submitting this. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like I said, stay tuned. There's going to be more videos to come. I do need more Medieval 2 submissions. That's going to be it for the Rome submission tonight, and I am going to submit also an Empire Total War video tonight. So, but it's going to be a separate video. Like I said, I'm going to make all these separate. We'll do one video for each. So, like I said, I hope you all are ready for this. Sorry it's taken so long. I've just been very busy. And in other news, I have actually partnered my channel. Many of you have been asking me about that for a long time. Have I partnered? I hadn't partnered, but I have now. I'm partnered with TGN. It's not going to change anything on my channel other than the fact that you're going to see some advertisements, but they're not controlling my content or anything else like that, so it's not going to change my videos, but I did want to do that so that, you know, hopefully maybe I can make a little money on the side on these videos, which is always a good thing for you, because that means if I do make money, I can use that to try and constantly get new games to show you and upgrade my computer and so forth. So, you know, hopefully that all works out. I'm excited for the opportunity. Appreciate TGN giving me the opportunity, and you know, we'll see how it works. I've never been a partnered channel or anything before, so it's all going to be a little bit new to me. Looks like this battle actually goes on for quite some time, so I'm going to go ahead and skip to the results screen. It looks like the players just have some scattered troops roaming around. Alright, here is the results from that battle. So like I said, thank you to Pete the Innumerable. Thank you for all those who participated in the battle. Another announcement I wanted to go ahead and make as part of the celebration for the me finally getting these done is I'm actually going to turn this into a series. So the series is going to be, you're able to submit replays to me via the email that I mentioned earlier, and I'll also put a link to it in the description. You can then tell me why you want me to review that replay, and I will review the replay and give you my breakdown on what I saw, my breakdown of the tactics, what I thought was good, what I thought was bad. Help me think of a name for the series, And so put your suggestions in the comments below, and we'll start the series as soon as I finish these celebration videos, so don't submit those replays yet. All I need from you right now is Medieval 2 replays. So yes, that's the big announcements. I hope you all are excited for this. I'm excited for it. So this is kind of a celebration of me partnering, I guess, and a celebration of all the support you all have shown me. And let's kick things off with a bang here. And like I said, hope you enjoyed this first celebration video. There is definitely more to come, so stay tuned. Heir of Carthage, signing off for now.